understanding this one thing changed my life. And I'm not exaggerating. This is not clickbait. This one thing, once I made this mindset shift, if you will, it changed my life. It changed my perspective on life itself. And so it changed how I move through life. And that one thing is the realization that I have a choice. That might seem super simple, maybe even elementary, but for me, I wasn't moving through life as if I had a choice. So a lot of decisions that I made were based upon what I thought I was supposed to do or what someone told me I was supposed to do. But as I went through life, I don't remember what it was, to be honest with you. I don't know what brought on this realization, but eventually I realized that I had a choice. And when I say I had a choice, that meant I had a choice how I feel. I have a choice how I react. I have a choice what I do and what I do on a daily basis. I have a choice in where my life is going to go. Just because I started here doesn't mean I have to finish here. Where I start, I couldn't choose. But where I finish is 100% up to me. Just by the decisions that I made. Now, the flip side of that realization is realizing that if I wasn't, when I wasn't, not if, when I wasn't where I wanted to be, that was a direct result of my own decisions. Things happen to us, yes, but how we react is our decision. That part doesn't happen to us. Now, in childhood, you don't have very much agency, you don't have very much leverage. So there's only so much you can do. But once you become an adult and you're 100% responsible for you dictate what your decisions are, and your decisions dictate what your life looks like. Does that make sense? So, for instance, for me, there were some decisions that I made when I graduated high school. I decided that I was going to go to school to be an actuary. And paying for college became an obstacle. And so I said, I'm going to work full-time in customer service at an insurance company, and I'm going to use that to pay for school and then work my way up through that insurance company to become an actuary. Insurance companies employ a lot of actuaries. That's why, that's the connection there. Now, what I did was I made that decision, but the decisions that followed kept me in customer service and in that call center. The decisions that followed did not align with my original plan. And at some point, I started to feel stuck in life. I wasn't in control of my own life and my own decisions, my own choices. And so I got stuck there, and I got stuck there for about a decade. And the way that I got unstuck was by making a decision and realizing that I had the power, I now had the agency to make decisions that would pave the way for the rest of my life. Now, whether or not I realized that or not, that still was going to be what happened. The difference would have been that I would have continued to make decisions from the perspective of life is happening to me versus I am living life. So I made decisions in survival mode. I was on welfare, I got food stamps, and I did what I had to do to survive another day. It was very difficult to look ahead at that time and make decisions that would be good for me later because I needed to survive in that time. And so my decisions still would have been my decisions. And I still had the freedom to make that choice. I just did not realize that. I didn't realize that, the whole world was open to me. I didn't realize that even though I'm here now on welfare, receiving food stamps, living in an environment that is not safe, I could make the decisions to move away from those circumstances just by choosing to. And when I was in that place, it was very hard to see. But somehow I started making those decisions, and once I started making those decisions and seeing the results from those decisions leading to a better, more fulfilling, better quality of life, that's when I realized, wait, I'm not stuck. I don't have to stay here. I can make the decision to go somewhere else. If I want to live somewhere else, if I want to be someone else, to be honest, if I want to live a different life, then I need to make the decisions that lead me to that different life. And so I hope that helps. If you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling like life is just coming at you and life is just happening to you versus you living life, that is the one thing that changed my life, that allowed me to change my life. Just realizing that I had a choice and that my decisions were my decisions, and whether or not I made decisions that would propel me or keep me stuck was up to me. Thank you for listening. I hope that helps.